and some cool Game Pass stuff happening. Huh, kind of weird. Let's get to it. Yeah.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, fix it, game and scene. Fernie's training, people order skin. All recent gaming, go, fix it, pay top bean. Good morning, come and mooing. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. I told you guys that yesterday we're gonna deal with all the bad crap, right? We're gonna put it to a side, and then the good stuff comes in today. Let's go. So, good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and awesome Tuesday. What's up, chat? How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is having an awesome Tuesday. Hope everyone is having a lot of fun. Hope everyone is playing a lot of games, ignoring all this crap that was out there because that's what we got to do and all that bullshit. But hey, when it comes to messing with their wallets, hey, we got to put up a fight. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. But we're here. We're live. And man, oh man, like I said, we got some cool stuff to talk about. I mean, we got Wolverine game, which is a rumor going around. Now, will we see it? Will we not? I don't know. But like I said, though, we're going to talk a little bit about it. And also, we're going to talk about Wolfenstein, which is pretty cool. I was really happy to see that some Wolfenstein news has finally come by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We needed some news behind that shooter. We needed to see something happening. And yes, things are spinning around. So I'm super excited to talk a little bit about Wolfenstein because, hell, it's one of those games I really, really do miss. I mean, I like the Xbox One, with the Wolfenstein was there. It was really good. 2 was awesome. Then there was like the DLCs, which they were kind of okay. I mean, the one with the girls was like, it's okay. But the other ones were great. But yeah, big fan of Wolfenstein. Crazy fan of Doom as always. But yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to read about that. But yeah, chat, how are you guys doing today? What's cooking? What's happening? How you been? Come on, start typing, man. I gotta say good morning to y'all. We got Ian in the building. What's up, Ian? He says Louis Blaskowitz. I see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, hell. I mean, if I became a character in a video game, I want to be like the Doom guy, right? That's of course, I want to be all big and buff and everything. But Blaskowitz, he's pretty tight too. I mean, this man. Wait, he is the great grandfather of Doom. Yeah, we found that out the other day, or the grandfather, or I don't know what the hell it is. But yeah, BB Money B, what's up, BB Money? How you doing? Here we go, more GTA 6 rant on the chat. Yes, sir. And Game Pass rants. Yes, sir. What you cooking, BB Money? What you been doing, man? Yeah, what you been doing too? What you guys been cooking? What's going on with your lives? Here I'm drinking from a big ass coffee mug today. Yeah, I got some coffee, like always, to sit here and chat with y'all. I bought the MachineGames Wolfenstein games. I just haven't gotten to them. Oh, you're in for a ride. They are really, really good. I mean, seriously, they're just oh man, they're just too great. Good Game Pass is king of gaming. There you go. There you go. See, that's the truth. So speaking of that, let's bring up this article that I saw yesterday. I was like, huh. You see, this is the type of stuff that you all need to talk about, right? But you know what? Let's start with Wolverine. Let me see if I can find the Wolverine article. Let me hop in the Wolverine article first to check. Nah, what you guys want me to do? Okay, let's start with the good one. All right, so wait a minute. Uh oh. Don't tell me they deleted the page already. You guys deleted that shit? That can't be. No, 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 no. This can't be. I can't load up the. Uh oh. Hold up a second, chat. It seems like this page won't work. Game Pass is currently unable to handle this request. Uh oh. Well, here it is. Okay, good. I found it. Okay, so let me load up the other one because I guess it's having issues. So let me just reload it. Okay, here we go. Got it in. All right, perfect. So let me just use this screen just in case because hell, it's having issues today. What's going on with you, Game Pass? I mean, not Game Pass, GameSpot. I mean, you were doing pretty well early yesterday. Now today you're having issues. Here it is. Okay, good. Whew. Thank you, baby Moses from Bible Adventures. Yep, that's how we gotta say it. Damn, that Bible Adventures game. Throwing baby Moses in the water. So I'm gonna start off with this one. Let me see if I can pick this up. All right. So let's start off with this one because like I said, it's pretty good that when I see stuff like this and I want to mention it because I'm like, well, this is the stuff you guys got to talk about instead of going out there shaming Game Pass, and trying to bring it down for all of us, the people who love to play games, and all this stuff. Hell, why do you guys always look for a way to bring it down instead of talking what's good in it? I mean, look, one of the beauties it has, and right here from this article, and pretty weird that GameSpot wrote a good article about Xbox. Chat, this is like a miracle right here. This is like, I don't know, GameSpot got baptized. I don't know what happened, but the evil went away when they wrote this article. Or I don't know, maybe this man, wrote the article. This person wrote the article. Hell, is in a good feeling or something because heck, damn, I have never seen them write. I'm being honest. I've never seen them that much write a good article about Xbox. But yeah, here it is, and the article says the best Xbox games in 2025. Yeah, so here it goes. So with so many options to choose from, narrowing down the best Xbox games currently available can be a challenge. The subscription service has grown in size, offering a massive library of big AAA games, new day one releases, and even overlooked gems. Early 2025 Game of the Year contender Blueprints is now on the service. Having launched on day one, the library is so expansive and most guaranteed to have find at least few games you'll love in classic from yesteryear. Thanks to the recent addition of retro classics. To help you navigate through the shifting landscapes, we round up the very best Game Pass games available now. There are plenty more excellent games on Game Pass than the ones we've listed below. The services load worthy games. These are just games we think every Xbox owner should play, and also PC owner, and also tablet owner, and also all those guys that are everywhere that Xbox plays anywhere because that's something that now we're having Xbox in a car in a Kia. Yeah, we'll get into that later too. Got a couple things to say about that. We'll continue to update the Game Pass library, add new selections every month, brings new games as well. In the case you miss, here's what you can download and play. Rachie will slander with the MachineGames. No, don't do that. So Rachie, this is what's weird though. Look at this. GameSpot wrote a good article about Xbox Game Pass. Huh. Pretty interesting, huh? It's starting to get interesting here. So we had the Adlers. That's one game that's on there. A Plague Tale Requiem. Awesome. Avowed. Balatro. Blueprints. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, of course. Celeste. Nice. Diablo 4. Doom Eternal. Doom the Dark Ages. FPC Firebreak. FPC Firebreak is great. I mean, me and Mike Mullis and HTK, we've been playing this game. We've been having a blast with it. It's pretty fun. It's been a while since I jumped on their Tuesday show. Maybe I should jump in today and bother them. Yeah. Forza Horizon 5. Forza Motorsport. Gears of War Reloaded. Gears Tactics. Grounded 2. Halo the Master Chief Collection. Hi-Fi Rush. Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition. Hollow Knight Silksong. I Am Your Beast. That's another game that you guys have been talking to me about, which is pretty funny because you guys have been mentioning a lot that you should try this game. You should try this game. You should try this game. So I got to give it a go. And I do what my chat tells me. So we got Indiana Jones, Lost in Random the Eternal Die, Man of Lords, Minami Lane. I don't know about Minami Lane, but okay. Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Train 2, Neon White, That's the shooter one. We have Nine Souls, of course. Octopath Traveler 2. Haha. Ori series. Pentiment. Huh. Pentiment. Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Psychonauts 2. The Rogue Prince of Persia. Sea of Thieves. Wow, this list goes on for forever. Slay the Spire. South of Midnight, of course. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Tunic. Wow, Tunic. It's been a while. Real World. So, chat, seeing this article right here unfold, I'm just really happy about. Why am I happy about it? Because this is a beauty right here. This is a beauty to see that media is writing about. And not only that, they're not trying to slander Xbox anywhere about it. So let me go check if they slander with the Hi-Fi Rush one, because I hope they don't, because we're talking about games, not slander that they shut down the studio or anything. But pretty weird that they're talking good stuff here. Nice. They're not even see, now that's nice though. They're not even mentioning that the studio closed down. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, they skipped Halo Infinite and Starfield. Yeah, kind of weird they skipped that though. But at least the whole point of this is that they're actually writing something good about Xbox and Game Pass and saying that these are the best games to play on there. So if you see this, you're like, oh, let me check the prices. Let me sum it up. Let me see how much it is. And not only that, you also got something right here for 3 months, $34. That's pretty nice of them, put that on there. So yeah, when they do something good, we gotta praise them. Of course, we gotta praise them and say, man, they're talking something good. They're not slandering Xbox though. And Xbox has all the games. Yes, it does, brother. That is true. That is true. I mean, this is a list of games, and when you sit down, you say, okay, just for $20. Oh man, it's looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful. But that's how it is, man. I mean, that's something that I saw this yesterday, and I said, let me show this to the chat because I'm not going to go in and read every single game that's on there because it's a long list. But at the end, though, at least they are saying something good, something positive about Xbox Game Pass, because hell, on Friday, they were slandering it. On Friday, everybody was like, well, P. Hahn said, well, Sean Layden said, well, I got to tell you something. Look at this. Because like always, we got to go to this man because this man came out and literally destroyed them on the dot. Because that's what Matt does. I mean, Matt, he's been pretty positive out here about things. So this is what Matt had to say, Chad. We're just going to show that real quick. And this is what Matt Piscatella had to say about the whole situation that happened over the weekend. He says this. I hope you guys are seeing it. Let me see. Yep. Okay, you guys are. He says it's a healthy conversation to have. But consumer spending on subscription services is growing at a 20% plus clip versus a year ago. Many players are looking and finding value in subs, and given all the other macro market conditions, ATM, can you blame them? In for the shutdown, baby. That's what you got to say. That's in for the shutdown. And here's the thing, though, man. This is where, in some way, I kind of disagree. Yes, it's a healthy conversation to have, but it's a healthy conversation to have, and when it all began. But the thing is, man, when you're talking about it for the 200, 300, 400, 500 millionth time, I mean, it doesn't get healthy because now what we're seeing is they're trying to slander Game Pass, they're trying to destroy Game Pass, they're trying to put it to a side like it's the worst thing ever. And man, that's not true because you said it before. You said that Game Pass is not the one that's killing the games. It's all these live and free-to-play games that are destroying everything. That's the truth. You said it. They got to go out there and compete against them. That's how it is. That's how it is. But yeah, you said it. So there you go. But yeah, people are looking for value. And now, is that a problem that people are looking for value? No, because trust me, if we can look for value, we will find it. That's how we are. Because right now, when the market conditions the way they are and how horrible things are, I told you guys, vote with the wallet. Don't vote with fanboy stuff. Don't vote with all that crap. You got to vote with what it's in your pocket. You got to protect that all the freaking way. So, like I said, I showed you a pretty good article about Game Pass, and also found more articles on GameSpot were pretty interesting. But yeah, we're going to talk about Wolverine right now. Something to hop in and talk about what is the rumor spinning behind the Wolverine game. Which we know what happened with the Wolverine game a couple, years ago? That they got hacked, right? Of course, Sony got hacked. And when Sony got hacked, everything went down to hell. Yep, that's what happened. Everything went downhill, chat. Everything went downhill to them. They did. It's the truth. Everything went downhill for them, and it's pretty crazy that it went downhill for them because a lot of people downloaded the game, even though it was like in way pre alpha. A lot of people played the game and they finished it. And after that, they said, let me put it to a side. Let's take our time, and build this game up. And that's what they did. Now they built the game up properly again. Let's see how it looks like now. Let's see how it runs. I hope it's not the very same game. I hope they did some changes because at the end of the day, people played it to finish it. And they were like, yeah. So, Marvel's Wolverine will reportedly be shown during the September State of Play. So, we're having a September State of Play now? So here we go. This month marks the fourth anniversary of the announcement for Marvel's Wolverine Insomniac Games. Hasn't shared much beyond the game's initial teaser, but according to a new report, Wolverine will be featured at Sony's next State of Play event near the end of September. According to Insider Gaming, a new trailer for Wolverine has been finished for potential debut of State of Play. Sony already had State of Play this week for 007 First Light, and it isn't yet announced plans for another one this month. I don't know. Yes, it is for this month. But here's the thing, though. I hope it's not like the super secret, super duper secret, atomic bomb secret, CIA, FBI, stuff like that, super secret showcase like they always talked about. Because hell, they've been saying that for years, and we never had that super duper secret FBI, CIA, atomic bomb secret that we just didn't come out. But let's wait and see. So, Insider Gaming acknowledged the possibility that Wolverine's trailer could be pushed back to the Game Awards in December if the next State of Play isn't scheduled for this month. And Sony has already confirmed that Wolverine to take place in the same universe as the three Spider-Man on PS4 and PS. Oh, okay, the three Spider-Man. Okay. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I was like, three Spider-Man. Huh? Unofficially, some potential spoilers for Wolverine were released after Insomnia Hack in 2023, which people, like I said, downloaded the game and finished it. Later reports suggest that Insomnia may change to the game after the hack, but it's unclear how significant they are. Previous reports have also stated that Wolverine may be M-rated to better serve the Wolverine's violent nature. Duh. If it's not like that, I mean, bro, it's not a Wolverine game. I'm sorry. Wolverine has got to be, Yes, sir. I'm going to talk about that too, BB Money. I have that on the list because, that came by this morning. And so I said, I'm not going to go in and start adding stuff. I'm just going to talk about it. At the beginning of 2025, Insomniac's boss, Chad Dezin, refused to share any details about Wolverine, but announced the pent-up excitement from fans who want to play the game. We would love to talk more about Wolverine, said Dezin. We had to be like Logan today and remain very stoic until it's time to pop up the claws down the road. As much as we have pent up excitement, we got to hold on to it. So that's as much as that we could say about our coming projects today. How much did they say as much? That's okay. That's one. That's two. Okay, that's three. Okay, because I was like, wait, how much I said that? I mean, I was kind of lost with that one. Wolverine will be released on PlayStation 5, but doesn't currently have a release date. So yeah, Chad, I mean, that's the news we have on Wolverine. That's the updates we have on Wolverine. We think that there's going to be a PlayStation Showcase. I don't know. If there is one, cool. If there isn't, cool too. I mean, it's going to be probably announced for the Game Awards. Jeff K be like, I have this in my paws. I'm gonna get my cash in. That because we all know how Jeff Kelly is. He loves that cash grab, yeah. And especially since it's a Sony game. Yes, sir. Chat, I'm fanatical. You can get Heavy Rain in Between Two Souls for $1 each. There you go. Go ahead and pick it up, guys. I love Xbox. No Pete. Oh Lord, why you gotta bring that man up? Damn. Isn't that man like I don't know? But let's go. I mean, look, we're getting up to some Wolverine that's pretty nice. At least we know something that's happening with Wolverine. At least we know something that's cooking with Wolverine. Because as of late, it's been kind of quiet. It's been like a quiet, silent thing that's been going on with Wolverine. And since we are on the subject of, right? And since we are on the subject on showcases, I mean, let's bring this up real quick. I mean, Xbox showcase upcoming here in 2025, and this is a Tokyo Game Show. And yes, chat, let's get into it. Xbox returns to Tokyo Game Show 2025. Here's how to tune in. So let's see now. Ah, good. It's at 6 a.m. Eastern. Thank God, because the 5 a.m.s are nearly impossible for me. Ah, all right, let's cook it. We're thrilled to announce the Xbox Soccer Game Show 2025 broadcast on Thursday, September 25 at 7 a.m. JST, 3 a.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Eastern, and 11 a.m. UK. This year's show will feature titles from creative tag teams alongside exciting updates from our partners in Japan, across Asia, and around the world. We know players around the world delight in Japan, inspired content and games developed in Asia, and we can't wait to connect with players across the globe to show off the incredible talent and creativity behind upcoming games coming to Xbox. Once again, we created a bespoke visual identity for Xbox at Tokyo Game Show using an urban ion aesthetic. The design puts the viewer in the street scene that is distinctly Tokyo, with various signs illuminating the way, all feature gaming and Xbox iconography. Sorry about that, with a touch of Japanese culture included as well. Read the details about the Xbox show at Tokyo Game Show 2025, including how and when to tune into a broadcast. So here's the thing, though, right, chat? So we got the Tokyo Game Show coming up. And I know, a lot of rumors are spinning around that we're going to see the next Forza Horizon be announced on Tokyo Game Show. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But again, look, I'm not going to go in with high expectations that they're going to show you for some Horizon 6 or whatever in the Tokyo Game Show, right? I'm not really going in with that idea. I just want to see what they have sat down, talked to the partners, and what are they going to bring in the table, for what's next for Game Pass and all that cool stuff, right? That's all I want to see. Available to the public for the first time ever in Asia. Tokyo Game Show attendees at Koei Tecmo booth. Can't play Ninja Gaiden 4. A cutting adventure where legacy meets innovation in a high octane blend of style and no horsepower combat. Oh, Lord, another Ninja Gaiden trailer. Just get the game out. Visitors will have the opportunity to get their hands on with the Xbox ROG Ally and the Xbox ROG Ally X. Two new gaming handhelds developed from Xbox and Asus at the Republic of Gamers booth. Bethesda will host merchandise booth with Infolin's Geek Shop. Nice. The store will feature official merchandise for Fallout, Starfield, Doom, and the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and include the rare products never before seen in Japan. How do I watch the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2025? Like I said, already read the times. We're gonna be in my time. It's gonna be 6 a.m. Eastern, so that's cool. But yeah, we got the languages in. That's cool. But yeah, pretty sweet stuff. Pretty sweet stuff. Oh, there you go. Co-stream content creators are known for the Xbox. Yeah, I gotta go in this one. So I'm gonna leave this one open for later on because I gotta go in and do co-streaming from the shows organizer right here. So I can co-stream this stream with a lot of love. Okay, there you go. Got that out of the way. So chat. Chat. I saw something today this morning. And I was like, no, this can't be true. No, this can't be true. I know Big Money ain't gonna be front in line to buy this thing. I know he will. See, this Big Money love to cheer for Game Pass and all that stuff, but yeah, I saw something out there. I was like, no. Look. This is cool. I mean, look. Look. I got no problems with this, right? But the thing is, when you start mixing this thing up, I don't know how is this cool, but when you're driving oh, there it is. I already posted it there. So when you're driving a car, who in the blue hell is going to be playing video games? I mean, you're driving, but okay. So let's watch this trailer real quick. Let me lower it so that way you know. So you push the engine. Ah, it goes Xbox. Huh. Baby money gonna buy this car, this Kia. This is an Xbox that goes vroom. Okay. Yep. And partnering with LG. Nice. This is exploring new worlds, a whole new world. Sorry about that, chat. From the back seat. Oh, it's from the back seat. Okay, this is the only way to ride. Yep, that is the only and safe driving too. This car is an Xbox. Seriously, chat? No. So Microsoft and LG are partnering up to bring an Xbox cloud gaming into internet-connected vehicles. Oh Lord, no. Uh, I mean, wouldn't it be better if you guys like did something and installed like a thing in the car that you could just download the game and play instead of just it being a cloud? A new Xbox app will be soon available on cars that use LG automotive platform ACP, allowing Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers to access cloud versions of Xbox titles directly on in-car screens. That's going to be laggy. The Xbox side will be able to stream games when you're charging an EV or trying to entertain passengers on a road trip. LG's ACP is already available on Kia's EV3 in Europe, and it's also coming to the EV4, EV5, and the new Sportage. ACP runs on LG WebOS platform, the same software that powers its smart TV and provides access to a variety of content like Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, and more. Haha. Microsoft already partnered with LG to bring its Xbox X2s to smart TVs early this year, and the extension of compatible cars comes as the software maker gets ready to expand cloud gaming to Game Pass Core and standard subscribers. Our work with LG is the latest example. The Xbox is expanding to new places. Let me drink some coffee. Building on partnerships that already bring Xbox cloud gaming to mobile devices, PCs, and TVs, says Christopher Lee, Vice President of Xbox marketing. By adding vehicles to the mix, we're giving players more choice than ever in how they enjoy the games. Speaking of cars, Microsoft also announced overnight that it's returned to Tokyo Game Show last month. Okay, I talked about that. But yeah, seriously. I mean, look, chat, look. I gotta say something, right? Look. It's cool to see that we can play games in the car. I mean, you don't get me wrong. It's cool to see that we can play games in the car. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet that you get to see that. It's cool that if you want to play a game in the car, that's nice. Especially these cars that you have to charge them, right? All right. Then you got to sit there for 45 minutes to wait for the damn car to charge. Because guess what? I did rent an electric car, and let me tell you something. I will never buy an electric car in my life. I will go for hybrid. Why would I go for hybrid? Because with hybrid, while I drive, it charges. And all I got to do is put some gas in it and just keep on going. That's it. Quick and easy. Keep on going on my hybrid car. Because, heck, when I rented the electric car, I had to sit there for 45 minutes and wait till it charged, and wait till it charged, and wait. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to deal with that. But it's pretty cool that they're going to add, a feature for them to play games. Now, the situation is, how is this going to work? I mean, you should have the option, like, for example, if if I'm gonna go out for a long drive and I don't know how the internet is out there, how is it going to work? Because that's the thing, though. At least you got to give the option for the person like to download the game, like you can play the game. At least give them like a 1 terabyte of space for them to download the game for them to use it. That's it. I mean, that's all you got to do. So that way, just in case there's no internet connection, they can keep on playing games, while driving the car. Or I don't know, Chad. Like, I don't know why they try to combine this because, I have seen people like have a PS2 or PS1 inside the cars plugged into the screens and all that stuff. I've seen that plenty of times. But, yeah, I don't know. Nowadays, it's cheaper. Like, it's cheaper for you to get the car and buy a tablet, give the kid the tablet, and that's it. They can have fun with the tablet. That's cheaper. I mean, that's cheaper, but let's see how it goes. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let's see how it goes. Because, again, I don't know if that's going to work, but especially here in Dominican Republic, we still don't have, what's it called? We still do not have cloud access here. We still don't have it from Xbox. So Xbox gave us the damn cloud access because Microsoft 365 works. This should be able to work too, but hey, that's what you guys want to do? Cool. I mean, when it comes, right, chat? So let's see what they're saying. Look at Rachel. Rachel said, "Cloud in the car isn't smart." 100%, Rachel. I'm with you there. It's gonna be weird, but yeah. So let's see. A chat saying, "Be minutes on the killer bundle. You can pick 5 games for $1 each. Nice. I hope they announce some J games and for Game Pass. Same here. Forza Weeb edition. Everything is in Japan lately. Yeah, kind of weird, huh? They should have made Forza China or India instead, 100%. Or Forza Dominican Republic. It will be. It will have a little bit of GTA though. Like, ooh, nice car. Let me get it. Let me see. I don't know what the product is. We already have a phone for the car. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that's kind of weird though that they're doing this, right? I mean, we troll Sony for having that car that you can drive with the PlayStation 5 controller with the PlayStation controller. I was like, nah, that is not a good thing. I mean, I don't know why people try to find like that's a good thing, but nah. Driving a car with a controller, no. I mean, it's cool you're trying to do the 007 thing. I mean, if you guys watch the Pierce Brosnan version from Tomorrow Never Dies, remember he grabs the cell phone, right? And he starts to drive the car with the cell phone. That was pretty cool. You know, I'll be honest with you, that was pretty cool. But no, that just does no. No, I'm sorry. No. No, 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 no. And by the way, it's a James Bond movie, so it's fiction. So yeah, just in case you don't get any ideas. I know there's a way for you to use your cell phone. You know, I have seen it. I look for it on the internet. You can use your cell phone to take your car out, you know, and all that stuff with your cell phone. But no, no, no. You got to be behind the wheel to see stuff. Yeah, got to be behind the wheel to see stuff. So now we're getting cars again. Yep, we're sticking to cars. Cloud gaming in the car. How the fuck is that gonna work? But all right, let's see. So, chat, let's move into the interesting news, into the crazy news that's happening out there with Wolfenstein. The Castle of Wolfenstein. Such a good game, huh? Such a good game. I mean, I'm happy to hear this news. I'm happy they're bringing this to the table. And yes, chat, why the heck not? Even though Rachel says it's buggy, but Rachel, even though it's buggy, you can't deny the story behind Wolfenstein is really freaking good. Can't deny that. It's really good story. I really do enjoy those stories. They're really fun. And I am happy to talk about it. So let's go. We have a story to tell, Machine Game says. Wolfenstein Trilogy, that isn't finished yet. Thank God. Because really, that game ended in a way that it needed to have a third one. The Indiana Jones Studio still wants to make a sequel to 2017's Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. And of course, I gotta say Wolfenstein because you know then Boxenberger will come around and be like, Louis, it's Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein, Louis. Told you many times, Wolfenstein. I'm like, yes, Boxenberger, yes, yes, yes. So here we go. The Swedish studio developed Indiana Jones in the Great Circle, but before that, it was mainly closely focused on the Wolfenstein series of first-person shooters. This included two main entries: Wolfenstein: The New Order and Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, as well as the prequel spin-off and VR experience. However, the latest installment of no-click documentary series about the history of Machine Games co-founder and studio head Jerk Gustafsson. Lord, what kind, bro? Look, no disrespect though. Your name is Jerk? Damn, you must be bullied a lot. Poor guy. Said the studio always planned a main trilogy of games, meaning a third title remains undeveloped. The first game is very much about protagonist BJ, pause, and how obviously understands that the Nazis have won the war, but it's also a very personal journey for him. By the time he meets Anya, he starts to see that there are other things to play as well, and not only fighting Nazis. Yep. So, and then moving into New Colossus, then we move into a wider group of people around you, being part of the resistance, something bigger and something also like a family to you. But at the same time, you're also preparing to start maybe your own family. Huh. I think this is important to say because we have always seen this as a trilogy so that the journey for BJ, even during those first weeks at id Software, when we mapped out New Order, we still had the plan for at least that character, sorry. What will happen to the second one? What will happen in the third one? Huh. That I think that's important to say because at least I hope they're not done with Wolfenstein yet and we have a story to tell. The last major Wolfenstein release spin-off, Wolfenstein Youngblood, which is co-developed by Machine Games and Arcane Leon. It was released in 2019 and a critical response. I did not like that one. BGC's Wolfenstein Youngblood review called the game something of an undecided work, an action game of great range and artistry that feels like it's punishing you for the privilege of playing it like a live action game. New Colossus fans will probably dislike its unfocused narrative, fuzzy leveling system, but Young Blood offers plenty of blood and thunder if you give it its time. We wrote. All right. Well, chat, how do you feel about the new Wolfenstein game? Are you guys excited? Are you guys happy that we're actually seeing some news about Wolfenstein? Because look, guys, it's been a while. It's been a while for Wolfenstein games. It's been a long, 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 long time. I mean, seriously, when was the last one released? They said it right here, 2017, right? Or 2019. But that was like a, yeah, that was like a spin-off though. But a full game release though. Let's see when they say it. I don't know when it was released though. I think it was like 2018 or 2017. But yeah, it's been a long time since we had a good new Wolfenstein game coming out. Yeah. Yeah. Xbox is doing all the side quests instead of the main quest. Yep, that is true. Don't forget the car now. Now they're using the car to do the side quest. Wolfenstein equal machine games. Machine games equal ID Tech equal race scamming trash. Oh Lord. What's wrong with ID Tech? Raichi, what's going on with ID Tech? Raichi, what's happening there? What's going on? Why are you so mad at ID Tech? Why are you so mad? Another news chat. Let me bring this one up real quick because there's more stuff on Wolfenstein, and this is the last one right here on the Wolfenstein take. But it says here, Wolfenstein dev hopes to return to the franchise. So Machine Games Alex Turnby News says there's still a story to be told Wolfenstein's franchise. Nice. Already read this then. So 2020 Wolfenstein will know rebooted Wolfenstein classic shooter. Let me see, followed by 2017, the new Colossus. That was in 2017. Yeah, it's been years then. Youngblood 2019 and a new in franchise VR title, Wolfenstein Cyberpilot in 2019. But Machine Games creator Alex Roy wants to continue the story of BJ. Okay. All right, cool. So basically, we're seeing the same story as before. But yeah, chat, like I was saying though, it's been a long time. So I'm really happy, this got brought up. I'm really happy this got put into subject. And I'm really happy that we get to see a new Wolfenstein games, in the works, or they're actually talking about it. Because at the end of the day, why the heck not? We need that game to come out. There's a story that needs to be finished. And of course, it'll be nice to see that that game gets concluded. Especially those big Wolfenstein people out there. Yep, Wolfenstein fans. I mean, I'm one of them. I love Wolfenstein. It's got a really, really, really good story behind it. It does. So let's see what else is cooking. Because, man, I already ran through the news real quick. Damn, that was some quick news right there. Let's see what else is cooking out there. Chat, anything you guys want to bring up? Because, like I said, we talked a little bit about the Wolfenstein thing. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. What if it gets canceled? Oh, damn. Damn. Man, West Davis, why you got to bring that up that way, West Davis? Why you got to bring up that if it gets canceled? All devs are going to transition into ray tracing in a few years. Yeah, they're going to transition to that, which is insane. The moment they stopped making traditional lighting, they became trash and relying on ray tracing. I don't understand why people use the ray tracing thing as of now. Because look, let me tell you something, right? Ray tracing is going to take a while for them to master. It's the truth. It's going to take a long time to master. Now, when it gets mastered, cool. But at least, like how Raichi says, use what you guys were using before and it works fine. You don't need to go into ray tracing, and try to use it 100%. Just use what you have. It's fine. But you know how it is. People crave for that stuff. They want that ray tracing. They want it to be there. Because if it's not there, we're not going to be happy. We're not going to be cheerful. The game is trash. That's how it is. Good afternoon, Louie. Nearly missed you. David Kelsey, how you doing, brother? What you cooking, man? What's been going on, man? What's happening? I mean, we were here, David Kelsey. We are talking about Wolverine a little bit. Not that much to talk about Wolverine, except the time, Sony got hacked, people play the game and stuff like that. We also talked about Xbox Car. Xbox has a car now, and it's a Kia E4, EV4, EV5, and it's the electronic cars that will have Game Pass in them. I don't know how in the blue hell that's gonna work, but it's gonna be interesting, right? It's gonna be interesting to see. Kind of, I think. Like while you're charging your car, you get to play a game. Again, it's cheaper to buy a handheld than that car, but okay, yeah, it's way more cheaper. Yep. Certain ray tracing requires a ton of graphics power that today's cars can't do proper. There you go. See what I mean? I mean, it's light years away. Well, Baby Money still doesn't play games in case anyone wondered. Does he play games? I mean, I'm starting to wonder that too. Because BB Money be out everywhere. He's on every podcast. He's everywhere. Not only that, he's every time I see a lady out there, he flirts with her. Even though he says he's got a woman, but yeah, BB Money be macking. Come here, baby. I love you. And then when the lady's like, who are you? He's like, oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. Yeah, yeah, right. Messing my ass. Big Money's like, yeah, she says she loved me back. I'm going to go marry her. That's what he says. And then look for the next one. Yeah, there you go, Big Money. See, we all know your master plan. Yep, we caught you 4K. Ooh. Oh, no. Big Money says, damn. He apparently creates new gamer tags each month. Really? When his Game Pass trial expires? What? No, I can't believe he does that. David Kelsey says, I think devs should spend less time on games that take years to make and invest in simpler games that people want to play. David Kelsey, I've been saying that same damn thing for quite some time, man. I mean, my tongue and my throat and everything is getting tired of talking about that. I keep on saying, bro, make something simple. Make a simple, a nice, sweet AAA game that's 14, 15 hours long. We don't need more than that, right, David Kelsey? I mean, when you sit down and play all these long games, you're like, man, you got to take a break from all these long games. I've been doing that for a while. I've taken a break for like a month and a half because this year's all been long games, long games, long games, long games, long games. I'm like, okay, now it's time to take a break. Let's play some multiplayer. But yeah, crazy stuff, huh? Crazy stuff, huh? Gotta take a break from all these long games. They should put out shorter games like, for example, South of Midnight, which is a beautiful, fantastic, well-made, well-put game, and another title that should be put everywhere. Everyone agrees with me. ID Tech is trash for requiring rape scamming. Rachel's mad at ID Tech. Man, Rachel, here's the thing though, Rachel. You gotta blame the players out there because the players are the one who keep asking for that stuff. They keep asking for ray tracing. They keep asking for all these tech stuff that actually don't work as well. Yeah, that's how it is, man. I mean, they keep asking for all this tech stuff, and they should quit asking for this stuff and just let the guys, make a good game, you know, and stop focusing on lighting, on shadows, on how pretty it looks. Make a good game. Look at what's it called? Look at Silksong. Beautiful, simple, awesome game. We don't need anything else. They should learn from Banishers and Expedition 33. Yep. Yes, sir. Expedition 33, great game too. Nobody's asked for ray tracing. The only people who ask for ray tracing are PS5 Pro players who wants to brag. Oh Lord, the PS5 Pro players. Here we go. Oh shit! Uh-oh. You guys gonna love this news. Uh-oh. Wait, that's just for that? Not for Xbox? Assholes. It's coming to Xbox, I think. But yeah, here we go. This is actually good news, guys. Look at this. This is good news right here. Like I said, we're gonna have some good news. At least this game is being remade, and it's a big fan favorite of you guys who used to play a lot of Sega Saturn. And here we go. Here it comes. The remake of the iconic Sega Saturn shooter, Panzer Dragoon 2, Sway, confirmed for PS5 and PS4 Pro. There you go. Remake of one of Saturn's most iconic releases, rail shooter, Panzer Dragoon 2, Sway, will launch on PS5 and PS4. Why not on Xbox, though? The game was announced some time ago by publisher Forever Entertainment, but finally appears ready for prime time. It's playable at the Tokyo Game Show later this month. No release date has been announced, but the The title will cost $25 when it eventually deploys. Here's the official blurb says about it. Panzer Dragoon 2 Sway remake is a refreshed edition, the second entry in the legendary rail shooter series. Taking you into a world where ancient ruins, imperial power, and mysterious creatures shape the fate of an entire continent. A remake of the original Panzer Dragoon launched in the PS4 in 2020, attracting largely middling reviews. Critics largely complain about the price, length, and controls, so it'll be interesting to see have been iterated upon for this sequel. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it is a PlayStation set. Yes, sir. I think, yeah, push square. The press release mentioned graphics, modern graphics faithful to the original style, and a couple of control schemes, one adoption, a more contemporary style. Looking at the screenshots, the title seems to lose a little bit of the character when not presented using rudimentary polygonal shapes, but well reserved judgment until we've seen it in motion. For those who don't know, Panzer Dragoon, let me see, Panzer Dragoon 2 Sway first launched in 1996 to rave reviews. It's widely considered one of the best second Saturn games ever made. Interesting. So let's see if this game is coming to Xbox, right, chat? Let's go look for it. Why the heck not? We got time to look for stuff. So Panzer Dragoon 2 remake, Panzer Dragoon 2, Panzer Dragoon 2 remake coming to Xbox. Let's see now if it's coming to Xbox. Ah, yes, it's coming to Xbox. Kind of weird they did not mention it, assholes. They should have mentioned that thing, but that's how they are. Just like what music said. Idiots. I don't know why they keep doing that. They should mention it, where is it going, because that really affects the game to be sold. Oh my god. So, Panzer Dragoon 2 Sway remake confirmed for PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. And there you go. It's coming everywhere. Yep. Yes, sir. Panzer Dragoon, baby. For you guys who are fans of Panzer Dragoon, here we go. We're getting the sequel. Not the sequel. We're getting part 2, but being remade. But let's see if it runs good. Let's see if it runs better than the original one, because the original one, it says that the controls suck. Xbox is a PlayStation now, starting now and forever. Laugh a lot. We got to other win. Rachel, we need the Star Ocean 3 remake. So all Star Ocean games can be available on Xbox. We need that to happen, Rachel. Need Panzer Dragoon Saga remake. Let's go. They're talking about it. So I think they're going to bring it down the road, Wes Davis. They're going to bring it down the road. And when that game comes out, it's going to be everywhere too. I hope so. Because seriously, it would suck if it does not go everywhere. Yep. It would suck if it doesn't. It would suck if it doesn't. So let's see what's cooking. We got a PlayStation 2 game before 2026 and GTA 6 Laugh Out Loud on Xbox. You still bringing GTA 6, baby money? Man, baby money, I don't know what you're doing with GTA 6, because let me tell you something. You keep mentioning GTA 6, you're like looking for Rockstar to give you that game. Good then, the Sega Saturn version won't cost 400 plus anymore. Yeah, that game costs a lot of money for you to purchase. Like if you want to purchase the disc, it costs a shit ton of money. Jesus Christ, $400 plus for a damn game? Well, you gotta really think about it. You gotta really do. You gotta really think about it, chat. Damn, that's a lot of money. $400 plus for a game? Just for a game? Huh. But at least, I don't know if you get to own that one, though. Well, the original one, you get to own it, but yeah. That's how it is. Yep. Let's see now. What's cooking over here? Everything's good. Do. Imagine how hurt Team Blue fans would be if Silent Hill get Game Pass day one. You talk about Silent Hill 2 remake? That would be hilarious. That game drops the Game Pass, I'll be laughing my butt off. Yep. But I don't think they're going to put that there. I don't think so. But if they do, man, we're going to be out here trolling, making some fun, because that's what we do. Just have fun and troll. Yep. That's what we do, chat. That's what we do. We go out there and troll, have our fun when we got to troll. We got the Sakana numbers from August 30th. Let's go. Let me bring that up in here. Yes. Like I said, there's going to be lots of gaming news today. Insane, huh? P-Lump won't play Silent Hill, laugh out loud. P-Lump is a scaredy cat. But the question is, what the hell P-Lump plays? P-Lump don't play shit. Oh, he played Bleach. I mean, every time I go on there, I ask him, P-Lump, what game have you finished? Well, the last one I finished was Bleach. That's the only game you play? Just Bleach. That's all he plays, man. No joke. P-Lump is all about Bleach. Bleach, 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 Bleach. That's it. I don't see P-Lump play anything else. So, check this out, chat. Sony fans are not going to be happy with this. Because like I said, we got to wait for Sakana to come around. Because that rumor that went around that people are using Alania Analytics, I was like, you guys are falling for Alania? Nah. I'm sorry, you cannot fall for those guys. Those guys are not trustworthy. Because those guys were the ones who said that Final Fantasy sold 22,000 copies on Xbox. And you guys went out to destroy them and then use them? That's sad. But here we go. So we got the PlayStation Top 15 rank. Total weekly users, weekly on August 30th. So here we go. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Roblox, Grand Theft Auto 5 Remaster, NBA 2K25, Delta Force, Mario Rivals, NBA 2K26, Madden NFL 26, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat 1, WWE 2K25. Helldivers is 13. What? Man, y'all should have moved it up. But hey, it's Sony. EA Sports College Football 26, Rainbow Six Siege, Tom Clancy's. So over here on the Xbox side, we have Call of Duty HQ, Fortnite, Roblox, Grand Theft Auto 5, Minecraft, Helldivers 2 in position number 6. Interesting. It's in the top 10. Gears of War Reloaded number 7. Why wasn't Gears of War on this side? Crazy. They did not even buy that shit. Assholes. NBA 2K25 Delta Force 2024. Let's see. Rainbow Six Siege, Madden NFL, Mario Rivals, NBA 2K26, Rocket League, and Apex Legends. So let's see now. The only story-driven game I see on there is 2. On Sony, let me see. There's 2 too, because Mortal Kombat 1 is one of them. It's a story-driven game too. Story-driven Mortal Kombat fight style, but yeah. And the rest is just multiplayer games. Oh, Lord. Let's see now. Doing on the list. Delta Force has a story mode, which is Black Hawk Down, but it's a short story mode, though. But it's a cool story mode. And Mortal Kombat 1, so it's only 2. On Xbox, we have Gears of War Reloaded, that's 1. Delta Force, that's 2. And that's it. Only 2. See, nobody playing these story games, guys. It's the truth. Nobody playing that shit. It's true. Kind of sad, but true. Every time I go down the list, I see this stuff. I'm like, oh, man. I wish that people played more story games because, especially the good ones. There's such good, great games out there with great stories that need to be played. I mean, the Doom series is a great story, to play. I know Doom Dark Ages, wasn't like the other Dooms. A lot of people loved it. It's good, but it's not as great as, the other Doom games were. Because, I'm a big Doom fan, and to be honest, I love Doom Eternal, the kills and everything. Why so serious? What's up, man? Good morning. But yeah, there's a lot of good story games to play out there. And I don't know why people don't focus on that stuff. I mean, some people like to, after they're done, move on. But damn, everybody's just focused on these big games. It's kind of weird that we don't have either Shinobi on there, because Shinobi should be in the top 10 right there. We don't have Ninja Gaiden on there. It should be on the top 10 too. We don't have those 2 games on there, which they are great side-scrolling games. I know what's going to happen these days. Once Circana comes out, we know that Silk Song is going to be in the top 10, probably number 1 for a while, and it's going to sit there for a little bit. And yeah, many fans want to call it the worst, but it's the best. We are getting more games than ever. We are getting all the J games that previously skipped Xbox, which is awesome. That's why, when we see the Tokyo Game Show, a lot of people go in there like expecting something big to happen. And they're like, yeah, the game sucked. The showcase wasn't as good because they don't expect this. What do you mean they didn't expect this? I mean, look, you may not like that type of game, but at the end of the day, what we're seeing is Microsoft getting more J games on there, which is a good thing. Well, that's something we want to see. We want to see them go over there, get those guys from over there on the side of the country to bring those games over here to Xbox. That's the beauty behind this. And I know people don't like those games. A lot of them don't, but it's good that Xbox is getting that upgrade in there. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So yeah, I'm with you there, Rachel. I'm with you there, man. I'm with you there. That when I see stuff like that, I'm happy. I'm happy to see it's coming over there. Oh man, the cop out Resident Evil isn't even scary as shaking my head. So which Resident Evil did P Lump play? Cause P Lump, I mean P Lump don't finish games. I'm not kidding you. Every time I ask him, did you finish Starfield? No, I'll get to it. Yeah, he's gonna get to it. Yeah. He's gotta get his nephew, like he said, to play the games, because his nephew is the one supposed to be who plays on the PS5. But I bet you, chat, I bet you it's him that he plays on the PS5. Yeah. It's him. Mm-hmm. Because the way he told me the other day, let me see your PS5 trophies. I bet you got more than me. And then when he posts his village, it's not that scary. There's like two or three parts that are scary, but it's not that scary until he gets to the dollhouse. Yeah. And when he gets into that dollhouse place, oh, that's when it gets freaky. But yeah. Pilo don't finish games. Yep. We know that. He needs to finish that Starfield. Because I finished it. I don't know why he hasn't finished it yet. Play Quantic Dream since the PS3. I beat Village. It was a cakewalk. Yeah, it was a cakewalk. Village is not that tough. But Pilo does not like to play scary games. He runs away from them. He's scared from them. Pilum is a pony, but the ponies don't have any good community, so Pilum pretends to be one of us. Yeah, I agree with you, music, 100%. I'm with you there, music. I'm with you there. With you there, music. Right there. Hey, Snooky Jackson, how you doing? What's cooking? Sony should release the Star Wars Quantum Dream game day one on Xbox PC. Mm. Let's see what else is cooking, chat, because like I said, there's some cool news out there. Some cool news out there, with games and stuff like that. Laugh my ass off. Yep. Oh Lord. And the weird thing is, Pilon don't even show up in here, because if Pilon shows up in here, we trolling him. He doesn't show up because it's like, Don Luke gonna troll me here, and I will troll his butt if he comes on here. Then y'all saying Pilon the ultimate spy, since he badges ponies over there. Yeah, he is the ultimate spy, because he's like, yeah, I bet y'all have more trophies than I do. And then when he showed his trophies and he showed mine, we found out that he has more trophies than I do. And it's like, my nephew's the one who plays it. I'm like, oh, so your nephew now is the one, huh? Yeah. So truth, Quantum Dreams has been MIA since Detroit become human. Weird, huh? They became MIA. I wonder why. It's like 3 PlayStation? God damn. I mean, chat's in gossip mode today against Pila. Pila, come defend yourself. Chat's against you. I am too, but yeah. I won't say I'm not, because hell, I gotta troll you too. Yes, I do. I gotta troll you for a little bit. Talks about games all the time, doesn't play them. Yeah, kind of weird. I don't want to talk. Because I even come on here and say, who you fighting with? Because he's fighting by himself. He's like, damn pony, talking this shit. I don't agree with him and all this shit. But who you fighting with, though? You need to get him in here to fight with him. Don't be fighting by yourself. That's what he does. Lump is never here because he streams by be ending at round 4. Damn. He don't sleep? Oh, Lord. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is some funny shit. Hold on, chat. Let's read this. We found some funny stuff to read right here. Hold on. Hold on. Here you go. I found something funny to read. thing to read. GTA 6 delay was a great day for Ghost of Yotei developers. Really? It was a great day for you all? Oh, Lord. That's sad. I mean, bro, you don't even trust your own game is going to be that good? God damn. I mean, even though, Ghost of Tsushima was good, but damn, I know you guys make good games, but why y'all worried about it? Ghost of Yotei's developers embrace the fact that Rockstar chose to delay GTA 6 to 2026, thereby giving Sucker Punch own game a space to follow in the season. Oh, Lord. Damn. Ghost of Tsushima creator Nate Fox was asked by MinMax if the entire studio uncorked some champagne to celebrate the news in 2025. Rockstar announced GTA 6 delay. Oh, Lord. We're still hungover. Multi-month hangover. That's a great day, Fox said. Jesus Christ. No, no, oh, Lord. Oh, crap. Here we go. A number of developers with games lined up for 2025 were reportedly ready to ship dates due to GTA 6. The game is expected to be our gargantuan success, and one industry veteran even said is the industry's first. One, two, three, four, five triple. What is it? Quadruple? Is it quadruple ace game? And has the power to blot out the sun. Oh, Lord. Every time they bring that shit up, I just laugh my ass off. Dev confirms the game will be ass. I mean, that's insane. Oh, Lord. But this right here, I mean, I love when Matt Piscatella saw this. He started to like spray the guy with water. He said, nope, no, we're not going into this. No. I mean, I'm sorry, chat, but this idea that they're feeding you, that it's going to be this much A's, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I mean, we cannot have this as a base thing. We need to see just triple A's and that's it. Because usually when they go far beyond that, it's crazy. Dear Lord. So let's go. A second playable card and story DLC. What? At about 120 in the video. Hold on. I'm gonna get down. Chat. I'm gonna get down here. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna get down here. At about 120 in the video, Fox is asked, Ghost of Yotei has just one playable character, Atsu. Fox quickly grabs his drink and sips it instead of answering while staring coyly into the camera. People can read into that however they want, but it sure appears to be some kind of tease. Asked if he could rule out a single player DLC for Ghost of Yotei, Fox did not answer but stayed silent and looked at the camera with a sly look on his face. This doesn't necessarily mean anything though. We already know Ghost of Yotei is getting its own multiplayer Legends mode, okay, which will take the game's mechanics and combat into a supernatural setting for co-op multiplayer missions. Legends will be free DLC for anyone who purchases the base game and launches in 2026. You will see her butt. Really? So now we're buying a game to look at butts? Really? We're buying a game to look at butts? Seriously? That's like the best cheerful thing you got to say about the damn game? Oh yeah, we're going to look at the damn butt? Okay. All right. So let's keep going, chat. Let's keep going because this just got real interesting right here. Let's read what I have to say. Yeah. Dev confirms that will be... One of the parts of Ghost of Tsushima that people lashed onto was when Jin Sakai went into the onsen and everyone got to see his butt. What? The hell? Huh? People enjoyed this. Whose butt? Jin, oh, wait a minute. You're telling me I was enjoying Jin Sakai's butt? Chat, I gotta tell you something, chat. The shit I gotta see sometimes, the shit I gotta read sometimes is hilarious. Let me read this again. One of the parts of Ghost of Tsushima that people lashed onto was when Jin Sakai went on into an onsen and everyone got to see his butt. People enjoyed this. Seriously? Seriously. Damn. I don't like with big money. Damn. For Ghost of Yotei, Fox said Atsu will be getting an onsen and you will see her butt. Wow. This is the most interesting part of the game, chat. I mean, I'm telling you, this is what you're selling? That we get to see her butt? But not the hacking and slashing. Not this, not that. No. We're going to see, Atsu's butt. Yeah. We get to see Atsu's butt. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Especially for a lady that got trolled out there, but okay. Fox also briefly touches on Sucker Punch's infamous series, saying it would be great if another studio came to make remasters of the infamous games. The series debuted in 2009 with Infamous 2 landing in 2011. Infamous The Second Son followed in 2014. Fox directed all three. Oh, Lord. So, chat, we are looking at Atsu's butt. Yep. We're buying the game to look at Atsu's butt. Seriously. The game is all about the butts. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima, let me tell you something. I played the game. One of the best things the game had was that plot. That plot. And having the Mongols, invade the island. You had to take down those Mongols. That was pretty good plot. I love the plot of the game. I wasn't focusing on Jin Sakai's butt. I was focusing on going in there, hacking and slashing, tearing the Mongols apart. That's what I was focused about. But yeah, you got to bring up the butt part. Yeah, that's the best part of the game, the butt. People love to see Jin Sakai's butt. That's some funny ass shit, chat. That's some funny ass shit. Oh, Lord. They were celebrating the delay on GTA 5. I mean 6. Ah, damn. Ah, damn. Damn. Crazy, crazy stuff. I mean, I gotta tell you something, chat. When I sit there and I look at this stuff, I'm like, there's so much stuff you can talk about the game. Like, you can mention combat. You can mention, some cool stuff, about the game. That's basically, like, literally almost 97% of the game is combat. The butt is a 1% thing, basically. And the other stuff is like, it's just a small thing. Oh, the Blue House gonna enjoy the Jin Sakai's butt. Okay. You were in the zone, Louis. What's up, Talos, the man with the ring? How you doing, man? Good morning to you, sir. What was he saying? Let me see. Well, it's very important. Jin Sakai's butt, when he goes into battle, is very important for the plot. Yes, super important, Reichi. The butt is the most serious thing in the whole game. 100%. But nothing else. I mean, you know what? A good question for them to ask? How? The Assassin's Creed story and your story is pretty much the same. How are they different? That would have been a better scenario for them to ask them, because I'll be honest with you, I would like to know an answer, because hell, I don't want to sit there and play the game and feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows again. Talk a little bit about that, like we see kind of like it's the same thing. What's the difference? What are you bringing to the table that's different from that game? That's something we need to see, because basically what we're seeing here, right, Chad, and I got to say it the right way, which is true. What we're seeing here is that Ghost of Yotei, Ghost of Yotei, right? It's like Assassin's Creed Shadows. When I saw the plot, I said, well, this is Assassin's Creed Shadows again. So I'm not playing that this year. I'm playing that next year. Rockstar should pick a GTA 6 art at schools because it's never coming out. Them talking about booties, laugh out loud. What are you talking about? Hmm? Out of the way for ES6. So for 14 years for booty, make sense. I don't even know. Goes to your plate. I don't even know, Chad, why this thing came into terms. Because look, I was reading the article and making fun of them because they were happy celebrating. That's seriously, that's I'll say this again. That's they were celebrating that GTA 5 was gonna be there, and I was making fun of that. Damn, y'all don't believe in your game, but okay, cool. I was just picking on that. But then all of a sudden we had to land on the butt. Huh? But okay. It's really important. Yep, the butt is really important, guys. Without the butt in the game, we're in trouble. The game is ruined. Doesn't matter if you hack and slash, chop heads off, nothing like that. We gotta look at the butt. That's the most important feature of the game. I mean, sometimes there's some jokes out there that just don't, bro. Seriously, that just don't, bro. Just don't. No, no. Oh Lord. Say this again. There's some jokes out there that you shouldn't be saying. Because that joke right there, literally, I'm like, okay, so basically, we're gonna focus on the butt of the game. We're not gonna focus on anything else but the butts. Yeah, let's talk about the butt. The butt's the interesting part of the game. People did love the butt. Yeah, but this, but that, okay. So basically, why don't you do this instead of spending all the money in the world, right, Rachel? Let me go say this. Ah, they're raising. You want to hear what you rocked into? Here you go. I'm gonna show it to you right here. Look, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you real quick. So this is what happened, Day Raising. We were here making fun, right, of the situation. Read the title. I'll read it for you. Hold on a second, chat. Give me 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. Oi! Sorry about that, chat. Hey, Poom, what's up? Good morning, Poom Gaming. What's up, Poom? How you doing? Poom, look at this, Poom. I'm glad you're here, Poom, because we're talking about something serious right here. And take a look at this. So, this came out today, right? GTA 6 was a great day. GTA 6 delay was a great day for Ghost of Tsushima developers. We were making fun of this, like, man, how can you guys celebrate this as a good thing? It's like your game is not as good or something that you got to celebrate this. I mean, look, I'm not saying the game is bad though because I haven't played it, but damn, you have to be happy because of this. I mean, this y'all think that your game would have been destroyed by GTA 6 or something? I mean, of course it would have been destroyed. We know that it would happen, but damn. But look, Plume, once you read the article, you go down. You read how they had a hangover. You read how they opened champagne. Pretty interesting. But look what it ran into. Going down slowly. Going down slowly. Plume, check this part out. One of parts of Ghost of Tsushima that people latched onto was when Jin Sakai went onto an onsen and everyone got to see his butt. People enjoyed this. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. People enjoyed this. People enjoyed this. Chat, who enjoyed Jin Sakai's butt? Seriously. For Ghost of Yutei, Fox said, Atsu will be also getting an onsen. You will see her butt. I mean, look, it's like what I said earlier. It would have been a better question if, okay, this next question is good. I get that. But it would have been a better question if they asked, okay, your story is pretty similar to Assassin's Creed Shadows. How are they different? That would have been a better question. You know? Would have been a better question to answer because a lot of people saw this and were like, well, this is Assassin's Creed Shadows. And basically it's the same thing. Gang kills the family, gang gets revenge. Right? That would have been a better freaking question to ask and him to answer? Or talk a little bit about the combat. Basically, that's 97% of the game, you know, not 97, 90%. Then you got the 5% of the story, right? But basically, the game is all about you hacking and slashing, running around, being stealthy, having a wolf that talks, and all that cool stuff, right? We have all that stuff in that game, but no. No, 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 no. We gotta talk about the butts. Without the butts, the game is not good. How is that question so important? I don't understand. What kind of questions you gotta ask? Oh, God, good God. Man, I want to see the interview when it gets to that. Plume, you still there? You see this, Plume? This got to be the joke of the year. I'm not kidding you. I mean, I already said there's some articles out there that have been the joke of the year plenty of times, but right here, this is just the funniest one. Well, one of the funniest. It's got to be the top 10 things I've seen. That's the funniest things I've seen out here. You will see her butt. Yeah, chat. We're buying Ghost of Yotei just to see Atsu's butt. Yep. Real important, chat. Atsu's butt. Yes, sir. Good God. You got to read some shit out here. That is just hilarious. All right, zooming out. So they Reezy, that's what you walked into. That's what we were trolling. Because we saw this like, wait a minute, wait a minute, you're celebrating this stuff. And then all of a sudden we talk about the person's butt. Real nice, though. Real nice. So let's see what else is cooking. Yep. When they show them got no games and got look at her booty before the game comes out. Laugh out loud. Look at me. Oh man, BB Money gonna chat. Here's what's funny though. BB Money gonna get himself a PS5 Pro. And he's gonna be zooming in on that butt. Yep, he buying that PS5 Pro to zoom in on that butt. I'm telling you, Chad gonna be doing that. Yep. He happy when he saw that news. BB Money, yeah, I'm buying my PS5 Pro. And I'm going to get Digital Foundry to zoom in on that. I'm going to type into Digital Foundry, zoom in on that so they can teach me how to zoom so I can zoom in. Yes, Plume, we talked about how Xbox has a car. Oh, Lord. Plume, what are your thoughts on that, Plume? Are you buying that car? Since you like, to try new things, I mean, you like to try all the handhelds and all that stuff. Are you going to buy that car, to play in the cloud inside your car, Plume? Oh, Lord, BB Money. Y'all taking that too far. I wouldn't say that. Now we have a car. And still Xbox is not put cloud gaming here for me to try out cloud gaming. Oh, Lord. Please, Xbox, get cloud gaming out here. I may have to review it, says Bloom. Who's gonna be writing to Xbox and say, hey, I gotta review your car, so yeah, send me one. Send me a free car out here for me to try out. Oh, Lord. Don't let BB Money fix your Xbox car. Oh, Lord. He won't be fixing it. He'll be playing in it. That's what BB Money will be doing. And he's going to start recording. Yeah, I got my Xbox cars. Yep. That's what BB Money be doing. God damn. Big Money now going to go buy that Pro. Just zoom in on Atsu's butt. Yep, that's what he's going to do. Oh, Lord. Chat, something interesting just came up in case you guys want to. Oh, wow. Yo, this is a good deal. Hold on, chat. Check this out. This is a good deal. Let me show you this deal right here because, of course, if we see a good deal, we will talk about it. Wow, I should get this thing. I'm going to order this sucker right away. Yep. And sell the other one, too. If it's at this price, I'm getting this. Hell yeah. Honestly, I can ship it here, but we'll try to get it down here. Well, look at this, chat. This is interesting right here. So, WD 2 terabyte Xbox expansion card drops to its lowest price ever at Best Buy. So the 2 terabyte version, that's pretty sweet. So it dropped down from The WWE version of 2 terabyte expansion card, which is exactly the same as the Seagate variant, FYI, is down to just 150 bucks, which now represents a supposed saving on the usual 300 bucks. So that is a good deal, guys. So go ahead and purchase this sucker if you want more space on your console. I mean, for that price, hell, I might go for it and sell my 1 TB card, and that's it. Just have my 3 terabytes. That's some good space right there. That's actually a good deal. Sweet. Boom, is that available for you in Canada or no? La Fallout playing GTA 6 in the car. Oh Lord. Baby money, if it's available in the Xbox Cloud, you'll be able to play it. If it's not, you won't be able to play it. You won't. You won't, baby money, you won't. But baby money will try to hack it and play GTA 6. Knowing baby money, man, you figure out a way to do it. Knowing him. So that's a good deal. So go ahead and purchase it if you need this space, baby. Let's go. Yep. Now the 2 terabytes only for 150. Plume. We gotta sell the 1 terabyte and get that 2 terabyte one, man. That's a good deal right there. 150 bucks. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good deal. No, they have not confirmed it, Ian. I hope it does though. It would be nice though if they give you that slot for you to put that in there. But if it doesn't, man, just sell it with the Xbox, baby. That's what you gotta do. So let's see what else is cooking out there because we're going down this list to see what's cooking. We talk about the Xbox car, yeah, pretty nice. Do you want to pour salt in your gas tank? Well, it's not gas, though, it's electric. I'm sure they will work on next gen for backwards compatibility. I'm sure too. I mean, we just gotta wait and see till they announce it. Yes, sir. So let's see what else is on the news because I gotta say, chat, I think we tackled everything when it comes down to the news. Yep, that's it. I think we're done with that one. I mean, I've seen like a lot of news on the Halloween game, how people are excited, but there's no new updates on the Halloween game. Like someone asked a question out there, and I was like, "When do you think the Halloween game will release?" I was like, "Really, really?" I said Thanksgiving. I just had to say it. I said Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I said Thanksgiving, guys. That's when the game is released. It's gonna be Thanksgiving 2026. Yeah, Halloween game releasing in Thanksgiving. That's when it will release. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Weird question though, but yeah. GTA 6 won't be okay. Won't be okay anywhere. Rockstar's not be That's why so serious is trolling big money. Oh Lord. But chat, I guess we covered on the news. Anything you guys want to bring up? Anything you guys want to talk about? I mean, I got some extra time. Bring in the fire, chat. I'm ready for you all. What do you guys want to bring up to the table? GTA 5 is play anywhere. Nope. I mean, we can sure check, but I think not because it would have been big. No, Grand Theft Auto 5 is not a play Xbox Play Anywhere title, so no big money is not a Play Anywhere title. There you go. I hope you're happy about that. Plume, we got the Tucker Game Show. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to be shown in the Tucker Game Show? I think we're going to see Forza like they're saying. I don't know. I have a feeling it's not, though. But it'd be interesting if they did, though. Because everybody's saying Forza Horizon is in Japan. Yeah. At least if they show it, it'll be a teaser. That's about it. But nothing else. And people are saying, people are gonna be. I can't imagine when it's getting close. We're gonna say, yeah, Forza Horizon 5 day, Forza Horizon 6 day one. It's gonna PS5 day one. I know that's gonna be all over the place once that game gets announced or something. Or I don't know. They're probably gonna start saying it as of now. Forza Horizon 6 going to PS5. Forza Horizon 6 going to be everywhere. Forza Horizon 6, yeah. That's what they're gonna start saying. You're gonna see that, and if it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool too. Hey, well, the boy Lewis, what's up, man? How you doing? What's cooking? How's work, man? I know you've been busy. Well, the boy, what's cooking, man? Damn, the Switch modder to pay Nintendo 2 million or 2 million over lawsuit. God damn, good luck with that, bro. Shit, Nintendo don't mess around, man. Nintendo sue everything. God damn. I don't know how the hell you're gonna play that $2 million, but damn, that's a lot of money. Shit. I hope he has that money to pay for it. But damn. Nintendo don't mess around, man. Hey, whew. Now we got some deadlines. Yeah, I know you've been busy, bro. I know you've been busy. It's cool, man. That's cool. But look, well, the bro boy, let me tell you what we talked about. All right, so for today's show, we talked about the Xbox car, right? We'll go give you a quick resume about everything, right? Quick resume, just like the Xbox has, right? Hey, so we talked about the Xbox car. We talked about the Xbox Soccer Game Show. We talked about Wolfenstein. You know, it's getting a new game. We're talking about Wolverine. The rumor that's going to be the next showcase. We don't know. They said it went back. They fixed a couple things because the game got downloaded and played. What else did we talk about, chat? I said Wolfenstein, all that stuff. And we also talked about Atsu's butt from Ghost of Yotei. Because out of all the questions out there, they had to ask the dev about her butt. But will you see her butt when she jumps into the onsen like Jin Sakai's butt? Because people were pretty happy to see Jin Sakai's butt, he said. That people enjoyed that. Right. And that they were happy that, that GTA 5, GTA 6 got delayed because, it gives them a chance to show how great their game is. Yeah, did you bring up the Sony PS card just in case the PS guys make fun of it? Yeah, I did. I made fun because look, when it comes to cars, though, I gotta say something, right? Like the idea for the Xbox car is not as bad as Sony's idea, right? But at the end of the day, though, it's a car that has cloud in it. It's an electric car, though. So when you're going to charge the electric car, right? While you're sitting there and waiting for it to charge for the last 45 minutes. And again, I will not personally buy an electric car because it's annoying. You got to have charging stations and everything, right? It's a big ass headache. I hate it, right? So you got to wait that 45 minutes. It's, you got to sit there, launch the cloud and play it on there. Now, how is that going to work? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. But the Sony PlayStation car, right? You can drive with a damn PlayStation controller. I was like, that's crazy. I will not do that. Louis, you should get an Xbox motorcycle. 100%. I will purchase an Xbox motorcycle, yeah? Right on the screen if it has cloud gaming. But that's the thing, though. How the hell am I going to play? Well, that would be weird, though. Like, okay. Nah, that wouldn't work. I'm sorry. Unless if it has like a cool, thing for you to put over your head or to, for you to cover yourself because hell, if it rains, you got to cover your head in order to use it, or you got to find a roof in order to plug it in because it's so damn hot that you won't be able to play it if you're on the motorcycle, though. It would drain your battery with charging it. Yeah, crazy stuff. I don't think so because it's on the LG screen TVs, and the LG screen TVs are not that bad. I'm glad I hopped to PC when it comes to hard. When it comes sad when it comes to quick resume. Yeah, that's something that's needed on PC, and probably Xbox will manage that soon on there. But yeah, it's nice that the console has that. That quick resume kicks ass. One of the best features there is in history of gaming. Now let's see now. Audacity. Let me see what else is cooking out here. Woohoo! Set to Lego X Bad Bunny se encuentra en revisión. Oh Lord. Bad Bunny Lego in trouble. Damn. Gears of War reportedly struggling on the Gears of War reportedly struggling on the for success on PS5. Weird, huh? So kind of funny though that we see that supposedly all these fanboys wanted Gears of War. They were saying, "Yeah, Gears of War, it's a win for us. We have Gears of War here. We won." Y'all didn't buy it? Man, shut the hell up. Y'all didn't buy it? Then shut the hell up. Not kidding you. Look, it's on the news right now. Look, I'm going to read it to you guys. That is sad to read right there. This is sad. I mean, y'all were trolling everybody, right? Y'all were out there saying, "Yeah, we got Gears of War. We have it right here. You know, we won. We are the best one. You know, all this stuff." Oh, Gears of War, Gears of War Reloaded reportedly struggling for success on the PS5. A new report has suggested that Gears of War Reloaded is struggling success on the PlayStation 5. Gears of War Reloaded is the first ever game in the series to head to PlayStation, but it seems gamers on Sony's platform may not be taking the Coalition latest release in massive numbers. Wow. Wow. The launch of Gears of War Reloaded marked a massive shift in the classic console war. For many years, Gears of War was seen as a flagship franchise for Xbox, and the idea of it coming to PlayStation seemed ridiculous even until recently. However, there has been a change in Microsoft's approach of exclusives of late, with players having more choice in where to enjoy their games. Mhm. Gears of War Reloaded may not sell well on PlayStation 5, according to a report from fucking A. Everybody's using these assholes. Why are you forcing this bullshit on us? Fuck. According to a report from Alinea Analytics, Rise Elliott, yeah, the man who used the 22,000 reviews. Uh, PlayStation 5 debut may not be a huge hit for the Coalition. Sales numbers for the game are apparently at 259,000 on PlayStation so as of the September 2 report, according for 18.1% of the game's global games total downloads. It was highlighted by Elliott that this is in stark contrast to Forza Horizon 5 impressive PlayStation 5 numbers, showing that ports of Xbox exclusives can still work well on the platform. Elliott also raises a few possible reasons for Gears of War Reloaded sales struggles and PlayStation 5. He describes the Gears of War Reloaded multiplayer experience as not so fun for newcomers. Oh. With the shotgun roll loop in the multiplayer making the F2 pretty miserable for most newcomers, this makes sense. The Gears of War gameplay loop has remained very similar for nearly 2 decades, and series veterans can destroy new players pretty handily. Aww. Aww. So basically, it's the shotgun's fault. Chat, it's a shotgun fault. These guys are not buying this. How do they know the shotgun is the problem? I mean, seriously, this is why Elena Analytics, bro. You guys, seriously? Let's keep reading. He also points out the data mechanics of the game may hurt the brand of the eyes of newcomers as a remaster, claiming the Coalition probably should have started on PlayStation with the next Gears of War E-Day. Wow, really? So with Gears of War E-Day, probably with new mechanics and everything, you want them to start with that one and then bring out Gears of War. I mean, Alenia, I'm sorry, bro, but you guys, seriously, you guys are out of your freaking heads. Saw the other night posted player numbers for Hollow Knight Silksong, and they posted specifically said we do not use review numbers to report players. So now they're not using that, huh? Because at the very first time for the 22,000 Final Fantasy fan bots, they used that number. Now they're not using it anymore because they got whooped into the other oblivion. And the funny thing is, people are now trusting this damn thing. But I don't need analytics. I already saw, and I showed you guys Matt Piscatella's Circana numbers. We saw that Gears of War Reloaded was not to be seen anywhere on the PS5, yet on Xbox it was seen. Incredible. That tells you how many people did not play it. It's worth noting that Gears of War Reloaded has some player count struggles, right? On PC too, with the majority of its player base remaining on Xbox. Its presence on Xbox Game Pass is likely a massive factor in this, with players choosing to download directly from their subscription service rather than paying full price for the remaster of a nearly 2-decade-old game. You guys forgot that Ultimate was in 2015-16, so it's not, but okay. All right, so cool. All right, good. It's not 2-decade-old game because, you had Ultimate, so it's basically almost a decade, but okay. All right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, they specifically said they didn't use for player numbers. They didn't say about anything about sales. Oh Lord. Seriously, I mean, chat. Look. What do you know what this tells you, chat? Let's see, chat. Let's see if you're gonna come around what Louis has to say. What does this news article tell you? What does this new article tell you? Let's see now. While they were out there cheering that they're getting all these beautiful, awesome Xbox titles, that they were so happy they were getting Indiana Jones, which did not sell well on the PS5. It didn't sell that well. I'm being honest, Indiana Jones did not sell that well, right? On the PS5 when it was released over there. They were out there cheering for this game. They were out there cheering for another game. They were out there cheering for all the Xbox games. But goddamn, Sony PlayStation fans, do you buy games? Do you buy games? I'm not kidding. I'm asking that question right now because after you all went out there, I'm not kidding you, after you all went out there and said, hey, Gears of War is coming to PlayStation. Gears of War is coming to PlayStation. Yes, we got one of the big franchises here on PlayStation. Yes. Y'all saw Forza Horizon. Y'all bought Forza Horizon. Hey, that's cool. We saw those numbers. Like, hey, pretty nice though. But Gears of War though, it's one of the major sellers in Xbox. Even bigger than Forza Horizon. I gotta say it that way because when I mean by even bigger, because shit, that game even won a Game of the Year award back in 2006. Not from the Jeff Keighley, but it did win a Game of the Year award. It did. Hmm. So kind of funny though. Game released on PlayStation. Y'all were cheering for it. Y'all were trolling for it. Y'all all this stuff. But damn, y'all didn't buy it. It wasn't even the most played in the top 15 in the store. Circana even showed it. That is sad. Yet on Xbox, it was there, plus with Helldivers 2. Holy shit. Wow. And then you say, but Xbox gamers don't buy games. But they don't do nothing. All they rather do is play Game Pass. But that's what y'all say. But damn, Helldivers was in the top 10. I think it was position number 6, Circana said. But on PlayStation, it was number 13. What are we doing out here? Let me be real. The ponies are right about Gears released. I'll be real with you, Ian. I mean, look, the thing is, Ian, look, here's the thing, though, right? When you walk the walk, you got to talk the talk. That's the truth. When you walk a walk, you got to talk the talk. And if you guys were cheering and we're using this out there to console war, and not only that, you also use the method that the Xbox guys don't buy games. You use that. You should prove us, you should keep on proving us that we don't buy games. How do you prove it? Well, you got Gears of War over there. Why isn't it in the top 15 most played games? Why isn't it there? When it should have been. Yet on Xbox, even though it's on Game Pass, of course it was going to go up, no problem. But yet Helldivers is number 6 on the Xbox store. Number 6. Number 6 on the most played games. Number 6. So seriously, on the Sony side of things, it was number 13. So again, I'll ask the question. I'll zoom in again. Do y'all buy games? Sure. Seriously. They troll for nothing, and yet here comes in our narrative. They came by and bit them in their butts, and that's a big one too. Because hell, they like I said, they were everywhere with this. They were everywhere with this damn thing, saying, "Hey, look, no, big money. You're using the Alina analytics. Don't fall for that shit. Wait till Sony comes out and announces it. Don't fall for that shit. Don't trust Alina analytics because seriously, it's crazy." It's crazy to use this. 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 It's crazy to That fanboy talk just went down the drain again. Yes, we're getting Gears of War. Y'all didn't buy it. That's sad. When you guys say you buy games, we're gonna show everyone that we buy games. Yeah, it does show, huh? Parties talk all that smack. Even they didn't even show up for Gears. Yep, they talk all that shit. Didn't even show up for Gears, man. That is sad. That is sad. And that's why this is why I say though, because look, guys, look. I don't defend companies, right? What I do is I go in and I destroy narratives. Now, when you come up with bullshit like y'all do, like for that one, that was a big bullshit right there. Like, yeah, yeah, we got this. Hey, we're buying Gears of War. Yes, we're getting over here, but yet it wasn't even in the top 15 yet. Your Helldivers 2 on Xbox wasn't the top 10. Oh Lord, y'all look stupid out there. But that's all they know how to say. But or they take the goalposts and everything. This Gears release was lackluster at best. Sales need to be earned, even if it's a big IP. Ian, look, let me tell you something, right? The thing is, let me tell you how I see this. I'm gonna give you my point of view, right? We had Helldivers coming into Xbox, and look at us. They have come by to us and told us 100 times we don't buy games. They're the ones who buy the games. Yet, they were getting Gears of War on PlayStation. And when they saw that Gears of War was coming on PlayStation, they went out there, they cheered for this. I mean, these guys were cheerleading more than any Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, than any cheerleader I've seen around any sports game out there. These guys were cheering for this like crazy. It's like, yeah, look at this. An Xbox console title dropping over here in Xbox IP, one of the biggest names besides Forza Horizon. It's coming over here. Yet they challenged us and told us that we don't buy games. And look, on August 30th of Circana's list, we saw that the Xbox guys came in, spent the money to buy Helldivers 2. Gears of War was up there because, of course, it was on Game Pass, right? It was up there. But you see that we went out there and bought this game. And on PlayStation, the guys who supposedly buy games, who supposedly cheer for support the devs, who supposedly do all this crap, did not even sit there and not even buy this game to play, especially after all the cheering they did. That's how I see it. That's my point. I'm not saying that. Am I happy with Gears of War Reloaded? I'm like, it's for me. I said it before. For me, it was a money cash grab thing because cool. Okay, it's out there. Cool, people can play it. And now it's everywhere. Steam, PlayStation. That's cool. And I know they did it, just to get it out there, to get people into the Gears series. But yeah, also a cash grab, right? No problem. Nothing wrong with that because they do that. So that's what they do. It's a company. They have to do it. But at the end of the day, though, after all this cheering, after all this stuff they pointed out to us, right? After all the stuff they put out to us, after all the trolling they did, I was expecting to see that game at least in the top 10 list. But it's not even in the top 15. And they buy games and they support the devs. Yeah. Good luck with that. We also saw that with Hi-Fi Rush. We saw that with Indiana Jones because I remember one guy even told me from the PlayStation community here in Dominican Republic, said, yeah, we bought Indiana Jones, you guys didn't. I was like, really? Okay, let's look at the numbers. Indiana Jones only sold like 120,000 copies over there on PlayStation 5. Huh. I mean, I don't know if it went up from there, but damn. Release may have been lackluster. However, this was a major from the Xbox to PS. It was supposed to be bought in droves from the other side, 100%. That's what should have happened. But they didn't do it. So that narrative about the Xbox fans don't buy games, we all showed you right there that when Helldivers 2 released over here, we bought it. Well, did you guys buy Gears? Nope. Not even look at it. Shit. I think they were scared to run into the multiplayer and get their ass kicked. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Damn, DCG make a video yesterday crying, said Hollow Knight is too hard, laugh out. No way. No way. He made a video and he was crying how hard it is? Oh Lord. And don't cry about it. Just don't play. Just say, hey, look, I did not like the game. It was pretty rough on me. That's it. But don't be crying about it. Let me stretch a little bit, chat. Ooh, I've been sitting here for a while. That feels good. Yeah. Oh, Lord, I needed that stretch. That woke me up even more. Ho. But man, oh man, it's great. It's great to see this. It's great to see that how we can go out there and destroy these narratives. It's the truth. Again, do you all buy games? That is the question. Remember, that's Alinea Analytics, baby money. I do not trust Alinea Analytics. Now they're using it as a source. I'm not gonna take the word for granted. They even came out, baby money. Let me see some facts about Alinea Analytics. Alinea Analytics said that Metal Gear Solid only sold 500K. And then Metal Gear Solid, 3. Metal Gear Solid 3, they came out and said in 24 hours we sold 1 million copies. And yet Alina said it was only 500K. So you cannot use Alina Analytics. There's just no. I'm sorry. I use more Circana, which is a good source because Matt Piscatella, like I said, he lays it down flat. Look at the conversation about Game Pass. He came out. I even showed it to you guys this morning. Look what he said. It's a healthy conversation, but damn, people are using it because of the way things are nowadays, and who can blame them? So he's right. I talked about it too. We got to protect our wallet. That's the truth. Because they're trying to say that Game Pass ruined the industry, but what they don't understand is that you cannot force someone to go out there and buy a game. I cannot force the chat, like I said yesterday, to go out there and buy this game. I cannot force you guys. Now, there's a free to play weekend. What I can tell you is go try out the game because I played it and I love it. Go ahead and try it. But I won't force it upon you. Or because you get a code, you got to talk good about the game. Oh, God. I hate when they do that. Yeah, you got to talk good about the game, man. Yeah, but it's hilarious that they do that, huh? It's hilarious that they do that. It's hilarious that they go out there, they try to destroy the Xbox community. They try to say that we don't do this, we don't do that, we don't nothing. But again, when it comes around to them, they're not saying nothing. Oh, because Gears of War, the shotgun. Oh, so now we're blaming the shotgun though. I guess the shotgun is the problem with the game. Kind of sad though that the shotgun is the problem. Why don't we say the truth? Y'all don't buy games. Be Nice says Xbox 40 million owners, PlayStation 5 80 million owners, total 120 million console owners, 40 million Xbox users. What happened to the owners who don't have Game Pass, who don't buy games? Good question. I don't know. Be Nice. That's a good question. Because the thing is, Be Nice. The narrative that I'm destroying out here is they went out there cheerleading for this damn game, right? We got Gears. We got Gears. We're here. We got Gears. We're getting this big IP from Xbox. Yeah. For them, it was the biggest news. For us, it's like, well, we played Ultimate. Cool. That's it. That's how we saw it. And some of us were happy about it. I was like, yeah, I'm happy Gears of War Reloaded is coming out, but at the end of the day, am I going to play it? No, I will wait a while. So, all of a sudden, game comes out, goes to PlayStation. When it goes to PlayStation, we don't see them buying it. Kind of weird that in 3 days when the game released, 3 days when the game released in 3 days, that should have been in the top 15, at least in the top 10 most games played on PlayStation. Yet it wasn't even in the top 15. On Xbox, it was there because it was on Game Pass, of course. But yet, Helldivers, a game that we had to buy, we bought it. We showed them that we Xbox guys bought it, but over there, do you guys buy games? Hell no, you ain't buying shit. We just saw that right there, and that's what you showed us right there. Now face me and tell me. So let's see now. Okay, this is July. I'm not gonna read that crap because MBG is not looking for excuses out here. Shit. MBG. They don't buy shit, guys. That's the truth. That's what happened. We just saw they do not buy nothing. We just saw that. Kind of sad though, because they cheer like they buy stuff, but damn, you got. I mean, hell, if I never played Gears of War and it's coming to my console, I will be straight up on top of it because I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna show you when I got Gears of War. I bought it and I played and I give you my review. That's something I will brag about all over the place out here on Twitter. But it seems like the game released, and there wasn't that much bragging. All I know is I saw the Xbox guys posting videos, posting pictures. Hey, we're playing Helldivers. I saw guys out there teaming up with other guys that they played the game. That's what I saw. I play the game. My chat knows it. I'll tell you how much time I have in the game. I probably have 3 days in the game. Woo! I already got the car. I got the mech too. No joke here. I'm going to show you guys right now. Let me go look for it. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Landing over here. Let me see how many hours I put into the game because I played a little bit over the weekend. And I'm almost getting all the achievements too. Pretty weird. I got 2 days, 17 hours, and 11 minutes. 3 days almost put into Helldivers. No joke right there. 2 days, 17 hours, and 11 minutes into the game. And Helldivers too. I think I even played more than they played Helldivers. Damn. Sad. Let's see. Let's see if we do. I mean, let's pray we do. If it does come, awesome. I hope it does, so we can go out there and troll them butts and just laugh at them. Be like, ha! That's what we got to do is laugh at them butts. Tell them, look, we got this. And just show them, but, it's just a gas game. Yeah. Music says, I've only got 7.5 hours left. Well, I got 2 days into it. I'm already level 28. Playing it hard. I went to face the robots, and there was a mission that was at night, man. Literally, it felt like I was in the Terminator realm. Wow, that was a cool mission, I gotta say. That was a cool mission. Shout out to the 16 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell if you're new to the channel. Please do, sir. Hit that. That's what you gotta do. Yep. Let's see what else can we find on other news. Seriously, there's gotta be more news out here. Because, man, I feel like we went through everything today. Facts. Thanks for telling me music. You the man. Baby Money, how many hours do you have in Helldivers? Baby Money, how many hours do you have put in Helldivers? I'm going to hell for asking that question, but I gotta ask you though. Oh Lord. Wonder for Disney Plus users. Let me see. Lord. Just going down the list, guys. Hey, Money, how many hours do you have in Helldivers to be Money after you went out there and cheered for that game? Because, I got to ask you that question. I mean, you even in Discord said I'm buying you the game. I'm like, Baby Money trying to wing his way out of buying that game, though. Looking for a sponsor. Baby Money, speak the truth. We got you at 4K today. Yes, sir. So let's see what's cooking. Looking for more news, guys. See what we can cook before I start heading out. Let me see now. Oh, I guess that's it. I guess we done everything we had to do today, chat. We have tackled everything. We had our fun. We had of course, our slander. You know, we talk about butts. Oh Lord, now games is focused on butts. We talk about good stuff. So yeah, pretty interesting things that we have to see. So chat, listen up. The crazy ones gotta go, chat. I gotta head out to the office. I got several things I gotta do. You know, try to keep my head busy. But chat, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing, my chat. What you've all been playing? What y'all been cooking? I've been playing Helldivers too. I'm playing Helldivers too. That's what I've been doing, playing some Helldivers. Yep. Damn, zero. What do you mean zero? Hmm. Pretty funny though. Spider-Man 2 sits at 90% of Metacritic. It sold 11 million copies. I beat Gears campaign, then uninstalled that garbage. Ian does not like Gears, it seems. But it's okay. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like that, it's cool, man. Look, that's the thing though. I got no problems with that. That if someone does not like a game, it's cool. Bro, I mean, I'm not gonna be that guy that's like, oh, you don't like Gears, you know, you're not an Xbox guy. No, 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 it's cool. If you don't like it, it's cool. Not everybody's gonna like the game, you know? That's how it is, man. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you because of that. I don't judge people because of not liking the game. There's some people that don't like GTA, which I was like, whoa, never thought I could, you know, see this out there, you know, that somebody tells me they don't like GTA. And I was like, wow, I, I was like in shock with that one. But it's okay, man. I mean, you don't have to like everything that comes out. I'm hurt. I've been a fan since '09. Ah, no worries. When Gears of War E comes out, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be jumping up and down. You know, be excited about it. You know, say Gears is back. Let's go. But you know, bringing that old game back. You know, look, I don't know how many times you finished it, but I finished it 3 times already. So I was like, it's not my. I'm not gonna replay it. Not for now. I'm just gonna wait a while to replay it when I want to. You know, when it comes to the time, because you know what, I'm just tired of finishing that game like 20 times. Was the first woman in chat and lies about being a mechanic. Left. Oh damn. So BB Money a liar. Damn, BB Money. God damn. I'm gonna talk to Pilon tonight about this. I'm gonna go and talk to Pilon. Be like, what the hell BB Money be doing out there? Gonna be trolling BB Money tonight. So tune in. Can't wait to go to Pilon's show and just make fun of him. Yeah. I'm gonna troll him tonight. NFL Madden 25. Nice. Good game to play if you like football. Good stuff. But kind of, chat, I don't know if you saw this, but look how he evaded my question. He evaded my question when I asked him. I said, hey, how many hours did you put into Helldivers? He didn't even answer it. BB Money be slick. But don't worry, BB Money. I'll ask you again tomorrow. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. What's up, King Styles? We're about to head out. Man, you know what? I don't know, chat. Do you guys find the time on my morning show good, or do you guys need it to be on later so I can reschedule my chat? I mean, my show in the morning. Because you find it out to be too early, you know. Just be honest with me. Look what he says. Every game, not for everyone. Oh Lord, look at him now. Oh chat, hits that like button. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to do something like I always do. Chat, thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you guys for your super chats. Thank you all for memberships. Thank you all for everything. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys that seriously do. I mean, you guys always keep the show interesting. We were done for like over an hour. We sat here. We found more stuff to talk about, tackle it down. It was a good show, guys. It was fun and interesting, while we were here. Your schedule all over the place, yeah. It happens. I mean, when after August comes in, you got school, you got things coming in, scheduling gets a lot crazier. But once everything gets adjusted, everything fixes up itself. Yep. That's how it is. So, chat, like I was saying, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful and an awesome Tuesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET when we do come back with Cyber the Big Plume and Silent Cypher. Yep. And on Fridays, they invite me if they don't, XPI en Español at 7 p.m. ET. If they invite me, if they don't, yeah. Did I say that? But yeah, 7 p.m. ET with Elvis, Enesita, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on, talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.